Hi and welcome to King's Football Show. This is the live watch along for the Champions League game Napoli versus Liverpool. I hope everybody is doing well. How are you, Bobby? And thank you for joining the stream.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. This should be a good game. I'm hoping it's going to be more of a demise of Liverpool, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be perfectly
What's what's
honest.
yeah, what's your prediction for the game? Quickly.
I'm going to go with Napoli 2-1.
I hope you are right. I wouldn't mind seeing 3 goals and a Liverpool loss. That would be excellent, especially for their confidence.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take that.
Their
I'll take
midfield's a
that.
bit weird, isn't it? Milner, Elliott, and
Yeah,
Fabinho.
I'm gonna I'm gonna get it up on the stream actually. Where is it? There.
Is it going to
Yeah, I'm
annoy you
gonna.
if Salah scores a hat trick today?
Yeah, a bit. It would. I'm not gonna lie. It would be so typical, and then he blanks on the weekend. He's
Yeah,
very
exactly.
near to be sold in my team, Salah.
We'll see. Is that bad?
It's very bad. Like
Oh dear.
the thing is, he's the most expensive player in FPL.
Is he?
Yeah, he costs like 13 million, and you just have 100 million budget. So he costs
Is
more
it?
than 10% of your whole budget.
Is he? Are all the strikers the most expensive?
Yeah, all the strikers, all the
Oh, okay.
midfielders, everyone.
Oh, got you.
He is. So guys, Liverpool starting 11 is Alisson in goal, Trent Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson. In midfield is Fabinho, Milner, and Elliott,
Yeah.
which is a bit weird. And then the attack is Diaz, Salah, and Firmino. So Nunez is back on the bench. Yeah, we can read the bench. The bench is Adrian, Davies, Thiago is back. That's a big boost for Liverpool. Jota is also back. Simicas, Nunes, Arthur, Matip, Phillips, and no, the last guy. I'm not gonna butcher his name. The last guy.
uh,
Yeah, but the game has kicked on. I'm 20 seconds in. I'm
oh.
sure you are a bit ahead of me.
Yeah, I've just seen the chance from Napoli.
Ah,
What a
okay,
chance
yeah,
that is.
yeah. They should have scored. But let's see if I can get. Where's Napoli? Napoli's 11. Let's go to the official page, and here it is. So Meret, Di Lorenzo, Rahmani, Minier, Oliveira, Anguzi, Lobotek, Zielinski, Politano, Osimhen, and that new guy. He's so good, number 77. I'm
Yeah,
not saying his name,
yeah, but
but
he's
from
very
what
good.
I've seen,
Yeah.
he's a talent. He's so exciting. I think he's gonna do well for them. That was a good buy for Napoli.
We have so much
And
respect for names on it. We don't want to butcher them.
and big up Solo for tuning in always. I hope you're well, my friend. Big up Ed as well. The champions. Yeah, it's back, it's back, it's back. Put in your predictions in the chat. Who do you think will win this game? I think it's
Oh
gonna
my
be a tough
god.
game, but hopefully Napoli can get a win. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd enjoy it.
We don't want to see Liverpool picking up. So it's actually 50-50 right now. So 50% have voted on Napoli. The other 50 have voted on Liverpool. None have gone for a draw so far.
Yeah, I can't see a draw.
Interesting, interesting,
If it
interesting.
was a draw, it would be a high scoring draw, I'd say. It wouldn't be a nil
Yeah,
nil.
yeah. I see goals in this game.
Yeah.
I do think that both teams will score goals. Uh, I think that I hope that Napoli can counter and get a few goals. But let's see. It's going to be interesting. So Firmino's on the ball. bad pass. Napoli breaks, and they start from the back again. Interesting start. Poor pass from Napoli there. They were lucky. But yeah, so far 0-0 Napoli, Liverpool. Um, let's look if there's been any goals here. I don't think so. So before Ajax won against Rangers 4-0. Atletico Madrid Porto is 0-0. Club Brugge Bayern Leverkusen 0-0. Barcelona Victoria Pleasant 0-0. And Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich is also 0-0. And should I call them Marseille or Marsenal?
Marcel. I think he's.
Nil.
I think he's calling for a penalty. I think
Oh
he
yeah, it
has.
looks like it.
He
Yeah.
has. He's called for a
Oh
penalty.
guys, we have a penalty in the game. Wow. Napoli has a penalty versus Liverpool. It was a handball from Milner, looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. So guys, we have a penalty in the game. Interesting.
We'll try not to enjoy this too much.
Yeah, we'll try to not enjoy it too much. We'll try. But obviously good decision by the referee. Hopefully we'll see an early goal here for Napoli.
Napoli have started really well though.
Yeah, they have, they
Goal.
have. They're not. Yes. 1-0 Napoli. Good penalty. And they're up. Good stuff. Early goal, it's good for the watch along. We're happy to have that.
Oh damn.
And
Your microphone's cut out, mate. But yeah, it was Zielinski with a penalty. I think King's just having a few technical issues. Hopefully, we'll be back in a minute. Seems to be the story of my day today. He's back.
it was between this game and Inter Milan and Bayern Munich. But because we are based in England, I thought it would be fair to do this game. But we will keep an eye on the other game as well. But so far we have an early game, so an early goal, so it's not bad. 1-0, 1-0
No,
Napoli.
because
But if you really want to get commentary from the other game, put that in the chat and I might switch game for you guys. Anything for my audience.
I say
Oh, he's
Nuno
saying
against.
Tottenham Marseille. Nah, I'm not here to watch Tottenham in the Champions League. I'm sorry. That just doesn't feel right. Unless Marseille are winning, I might change, but nah. Especially after the end of last season, I'm not too fussed about it. But interesting, Richarlison starts again for Tottenham. So Kulusevski's on the bench, Harry Kane, Son, front trio, Perisic, Emerson, Bentancur, Højbjerg, Lenglet, Dyer, and Romero and Lloris. And Marseille starts with Luis Suarez, Matteo Guendouzi, Gerson, Nuno Tavares, Valentin, Jordan, Jonathan Klaus, and Samuel got Eric Bailly. Yeah, Eric Bailly is playing there as well. And Cancel as the right centre back in the back three. So Alexis Sanchez is on the bench.
Yeah, it's
They
probably
got a
wise.
strong bench there, Marseille. They got
Yeah.
Payet on the bench, Senghis under, Kolasinac, I wouldn't call. Oh, Sanchez is not on the bench. Maybe he's injured.
Okay.
Yeah, he did score in the last game. So,
Yeah.
oh, he got 5 yellow cards, so he's not allowed to play this game. That's what it is.
Okay. Already. Jeez.
Yeah, probably from
Strange.
last season.
Oh yeah, they carry on, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they carried on, which I think is ridiculous because it's a new year, new tournament. Like that
Yeah.
makes zero sense. Yeah, but it's 0-0 in that game. I will give you updates if there's any goal in any of the other games as well. but Napoli are leading against Liverpool 1-0. Zielinski scored from the penalty. It was clumsy there by Milner, by the way. I don't understand. Maybe it's just too old.
Let's just think. Me and you have said it, haven't we? They need freshening up.
Yeah,
They've
they
got a,
do, they do,
they've
they
got an
do, they
aging
do.
team. Been
Yeah,
got to
we
be
all
honest,
hope Liverpool lose today, Solo.
Oh, of course.
Everybody
Yeah.
is a Napoli fan today.
Yeah.
do, do you like this comment from You Not Spursy? Big up Said and the Norwich fan.
Thank you ever so much. It is a very
Yeah,
nice Arsenal shirt, personally, but
yeah,
there we go. I actually like this one. This one's actually
yeah,
probably my favourite one now, more than the black. I just think it's quite
yeah. I
cool.
like it.
Well, now Milner's
I
got
haven't
a
bought
yellow
any
card
of
now.
this. I haven't
Jeez.
bought any shirt this year.
I thought you bought the black one.
I was going to. I haven't bought it yet.
Oh, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I quite like the grey training kit with the pink line. That's quite nice as well.
yeah,
But my partner's told me that's it now. I'm not allowed any more shirts.
yeah. It's too expensive.
So yeah, I've got like over 40, so I think I've got enough.
Oh my god, you are nuts.
I love football shirts, mate. I just
Yeah,
love
I
them.
don't blame you. They're nice, but they've become so expensive. Like 10 years ago, if I knew, I would have collected so many more.
Yeah, I think someone I knew kept some Arsenal shirts from the 80s and 90s, and they've sold them for like over £100
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
they're worth a fortune. Some of them.
yeah. They are, they are.
M's got me some classic ones in the past. She's got me the yellow with the black stripes down the arm. She brought
Ooh,
me with that one recently. She likes buying me
okay.
the classic ones.
Yeah, I like Arsenal classic shirts. They're really nice.
Yeah. Oh no.
They're really nice. But so far, this is the only 8 o'clock game that has a goal. So we have chosen the right game, guys,
Exactly.
as
Well
it
done, King.
sees.
I always choose the wrong game, so I'll just stick with you now, King.
Yeah,
I always,
exactly. Just stick with me and you'll be all right.
because I always choose the 0-0s or the most boring games possible.
Yeah. But it was so hard to choose today, actually. I wasn't sure. It was in the last minute I chose the Liverpool one. I was very close to go for the Bayern Munich Inter Milan. But no chance that I'm streaming a Tottenham game on this channel unless we're playing against them.
Oh, don't worry. As I was telling you about Paxton Road, even they're not even doing the watch along for it, so that tells you everything.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, though, because Conte's record in the Champions League is awful. It's going to be interesting to see if he can do something for them.
Yeah, Marseille can't be underestimated. They've been really good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a few people in the French media that are tipping them to actually win the league over PSG, and that tells you everything. They
Yeah.
have been very impressive from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, I've watched a few games because I got BT, so I can watch the French league.
Yeah,
And even last year, they were really good. They were just not consistent,
yeah.
but they have a good chance. You know, if they play well and they stay consistent, you know, anything can happen.
Milner's having that really bad that game.
Yeah,
I have to
I'm
say.
surprised he's starting again. He hasn't started the season
Well, where's
very well.
Navigator?
He's not even on the bench. I guess he's
Is he
out
still
on
out?
injury again,
Jeez.
which is interesting because Klopp said that he
I'm sure
wasn't last time.
I'm sure he's out of contract next year as well.
Yeah, he's not gonna renew that.
No.
He was such a good talent when he came, but injuries have ruined it for him. Sporting Lisbon won today 3-0 against Frankfurt. So,
Who's that?
Sporting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, very impressed with Napoli, I have to say.
Yeah, Yeah, they're not afraid of Liverpool, which is good. They show no respect, and that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. So far, guys, Napoli are up 1-0. Good goal from the penalty spot. Liverpool looked a bit shocked. You can tell that their midfield is not that strong. Liverpool, they can't control the game, and Napoli is pressing them. A good chance here. Can he get across to Osimhen? Oh,
So Napoli are second in their league,
yeah,
undefeated in 5, scored
yeah,
12, the most in the whole league.
yeah,
You can kind of
yeah,
see why from this performance.
yeah, yeah. You can really see. Luca is saying that Liverpool will win. I will see, Luca. We will see. I don't think it's that easy for Liverpool. They haven't impressed so far in this game anyway.
No,
And Marseille is dominating possession. I'm not surprised. Like Conte is not really known for being a ball possession
no.
manager, but you would assume at home against Marseille they should have more of the ball possession. But let's see. Liverpool got a corner. Andy Robertson is going to take it. Let's see if Liverpool can do anything from the corner. Crossed in. The goalie was a bit shaky there, but Napoli dealt with it, and it's a throwing for Liverpool. But yeah, Barcelona have scored. Frank Kessie scores his first goal for Barcelona. I guess it's from a corner because Kunde
Oh,
assisted it. So Barcelona up 1-0.
see what you think of this tackle by Van Dijk in a minute on Osimhen,
Okay, yeah.
because Osimhen's down pretty hurt at the moment.
Oh. Van Dijk has not had a good start for the season. I think he's still suffering from the ACL.
I just think he's too old now, to be honest. I know he's not very old, but
Yeah.
the centre backs,
Mm.
unless you're Thiago Silva, your age catches up with you pretty quick. Oh, they are doing a potential penalty check as well.
Yeah, it
VAR.
could be. It could be a
Oh, he's going
penalty.
to the screen. He's going to the screen, mate.
Oh, wow.
And this is why I'm saying that we need to keep VAR. VAR does
Yeah,
work. In
it
Europe, it's
works.
brilliant.
It works everywhere else in the world.
Yeah. Klopp is not happy, but if it's a penalty, it's a
Klopp
penalty.
is
It's as
never
simple as
happy.
that.
Unless Liverpool are 4-0 up, he's never happy.
Yeah. See if we're going to get a replay of this. He
But
stood
he's
on
not.
his foot. He stood on his foot.
Yeah, if he stood on his foot, this should be a pen. Let's see.
He stood on his foot. I'm sorry, I think that's a penalty.
Yeah,
Osimhen got that ball, and then he stood on his foot. That's a
should
penalty.
should be a penalty. Let's see. The ref is watching it on the screen.
It's got to be a penalty, surely. Second penalty.
Yeah, it's a penalty. That has to be a penalty. He
Yeah.
stamped on his foot. Very clumsy. Oh, yeah, that's a penalty. That's a clear penalty.
And you know what? You can see why Osimhen is worth 100 million quid.
Yeah, yeah.
he's a
He's a
beast,
problem.
isn't
He's a
he?
problem.
Yeah.
He's
Yellow
like
card for Van Dijk as well.
he's probably the nearest thing you get to Haaland right now.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I'm surprised Liverpool didn't go for him instead of Nunes.
I would have.
Yeah,
I talked about Nunes a few months ago before they signed him, and I says, yes, he's going to be a good player, but
yeah,
not yet.
not yet. Yeah. So Napoli has a penalty, guys. Second penalty. Can
Okay.
they?
Osimhen's going to take it this time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Come
Oh,
on.
don't do all this fancy stuff. Just he saved it,
Oh,
missed the rebound.
oh.
That should have been. Nah, I think they should have stuck with Zelensky.
Yeah, he scored his first. Oh,
I don't like all that funny stuff players try and do before they kick it either.
yeah, just
I don't.
go with speed. It's harder for the goalkeeper to predict what you're gonna do
Yeah, I
because
was
they
always
have to
told
make a
just to
quick
whack the
decision.
ball. Yeah, I was always told just to whack the ball. Pick your
Yeah,
place, whack it, job done.
yeah.
If they save it, they would have to do a great
Liverpool
save.
come.
Simple as that.
Oh, poor penalty from
Yeah,
Victor Osimhen. He should have done better.
I'm taking 10 million off his price tag now. If
Yeah,
not for
I don't
penalties.
blame you. I mean, listen, if you play at home in Champions League, you 1-0 up against Liverpool, just score.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. So penalty missed by Victor Osimhen, the star man himself. Maybe I jinxed him having him
Mm.
on the thumbnail.
Was it a great save by Allison? I'm not sure. It was kind of at him.
Yeah. But he went the right way.
Mm.
And big up Matt Smith. I hope you're well. He's saying Van Disney is past it.
I love that name for him. I have to
Yeah,
say that. It's a brilliant name for him.
it
That.
is a brilliant
Van
name.
Dist. But he is.
But
He is past it. I said this. I
yeah,
said this to Tariq last year, and he
yeah.
didn't believe me. But I
He,
honestly do think this is where he starts
listen,
dropping.
I said last year, yeah, Matip was the best centre back in the league.
Oh yeah.
But people don't fancy him because he doesn't look fancy. He's
No,
quite
exactly. Yeah.
lunky and
Yeah.
clump. He looks clumpy. He doesn't look elegant, but he's an excellent centre back.
Yeah. Easily.
And he covers a lot for Van Dijk.
Yeah. He does.
Van Dijk just wants to do the fancy passing and switch play and sweeping, but
Yeah.
the hard shit, he doesn't do it good enough. And Liverpool are not looking impressive at all. Napoli, oh,
No.
should have passed Osimhen there on the counter. Ball goes out on the right. Napoli attacking Liverpool again. Number 21 cross it. Ooh, good catch there from Alisson. Guys, Liverpool look stressed. They are not in this game. Napoli are the one who's had the good chances. They've had two penalties. They scored one, and every time they counter, they look dangerous. Liverpool do not know what to do with Osimhen, and Fabinho is another one that's declined a lot.
Definitely.
Liverpool do not look good, guys. They've not impressed me at all. I don't fear them this year, if I'm honest. They're not the same team.
No.
Even Salah, like this season.
Yeah. Sorry to say it, but yeah, it's got to be said. Oh. But no. Yeah, I know how much you need him to perform for FBL, but
No, I'm selling him so he can
this is
continue to underperform. He's not staying in my team anymore. Because for me, this is the thing. Like, I look a lot of stats and I watch a lot of football. And if you don't pass the stats and you don't pass the eye test, I don't care about the name on your shirt.
yeah,
And Salah's stats, I'm not talking about goals, but if you look at his heat map, he's playing much wider this season. If you look at the amount of shots he's taking, it's less. If you look at his XG and XA, both have gone down. So
yeah,
he's underperforming in terms of how he used to play.
yeah,
And I think this is a consequence of Klopp is trying to make him more of a creator because
yeah,
that is what Mane used to do, and kind of giving that finishing role to Diaz.
yeah,
But Diaz is not as good as Salah as finishing, and Salah is not as good as Mane as being a creator. So they weaken their team.
yeah,
And Thiago not being fit and Naby Keita not being fit, they don't have any creative in the midfield. And Artemelo is not the solution. I'm sorry. He-
that's a
he-
crazy one. That one.
I think we are watching Liverpool becoming like a normal team again.
Yeah,
Look, Salah had an excellent opportunity. He wasted it. Should have done much better. Good pass from Trent. Just have to take it down, and he's free. But yeah, and have you noticed as soon as you put these players on these super contracts, bar
I was,
Messi and Ronaldo,
yeah,
they don't seem to be able to handle it.
I was about to say that to you. I was when he signed that big new contract because I was expecting him to get leave, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
So when he signed it, I was thinking, nah, he's not going to be the player this year.
Yeah,
Just avoid
yeah,
him because it seems to happen, and it does happen in the EPL more than it does anywhere else. Because
yeah,
yes, Ronaldo's done it in Juventus abroad, but look at
yeah,
him here. Yes, he's got
yeah,
loads of goals, but his actual performance
yeah.
sometimes
It's
it
not.
isn't great,
Yeah,
and it's like, why? What is it?
I think when you play to get that contract, you have that extra motivation.
Mm,
When you finally get it, it's like you've made it,
yeah,
and that extra 5% that you used to put in, maybe it's not there anymore. Maybe you feel too secured, you've secured your life for your family, for yourself.
yeah,
You know you're not gonna get a better contract ever.
yeah.
So
True.
maybe all of that is part of it. Because we saw when Aubameyang went back to Barcelona and he was on a normal contract again,
Yeah,
he was performing.
yeah,
And now that he's gone back to Chelsea on a bigger contract, it looks like the Aubameyang that left Arsenal. I know it's
yeah, yeah.
very few
Very early
minutes
on.
and games,
Yeah,
but sometimes you can just see in the way they're behaving on the pitch, the run that they make. You can tell a lot.
yeah.
Do you think Graham Potter will get the Chelsea job?
My opinion, if he does, I think it's a wrong decision for Chelsea, to be honest, and him.
Okay,
Because I think he'll become a Brendan Rodgers, where like when he went to Liverpool, didn't do very well.
okay,
Um, it's too big for him. Todd's going to have such expectations,
mm,
and Graham Potter, I,
yeah,
I I'd love to know why everyone is raving about him because you
I'll
know I
tell
do.
you.
No, yeah. Well, this is the thing. You know I do a lot of work behind the scenes,
Yeah,
and his actual um, points per match is
yeah,
one of the
it's not
worst in
great.
the Premier League,
Yeah,
and that is the most important factor about a manager. Yes, he can play attractive football, but
yeah,
Thomas Frank plays attractive football and has more points than Graham Potter does in the Premier League.
yeah.
So go on, you explain to me why Graham Potter is the Messiah.
So obviously, I saw him at Östersund.
Yes,
If you
yeah, so
guys
did
don't know,
I.
so he took a team from Division 3 in Sweden to Europa League and out from that group stage, and they lost to Arsenal, and they actually won one game at the Emirates. And if you look at every team that he's been managing for, he improved them. Even when he went to Swansea, Swansea were fighting relegation, made them a stable team in the championship. When he went to Brighton, Brighton used to fight for relegation. He's made them a stable middle team in the Premier League.
Oh,
The
okay. Van Dyke
problem,
did well there.
yeah, I think the problem for Graham Potter in the Premier League with Brighton is that number one, every season he keeps losing his best players. So,
Mm.
he lost Dan Burn, he lost Ben White, he lost Bissouma, he lost Cucurella. Like, these are very good players. And last season, when he lost Ben White and Dan Burn, they didn't replace them.
Mm.
And he's been unlucky with, if you look at his, ooh, Napoli should have scored there.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
See,
clearing from Van Dijk. Napoli almost scored. They are the one who are dominating this game, and it's closer to 2-0 than 1-1, guys. Honestly, Liverpool are all over the place. That should have been 2-0, honestly.
Yeah.
That's almost a bigger miss than the penalty.
Yeah.
Open goal, no goalkeeper. He has to score. But yeah, so for me, he's been unlucky. He's had like his strikers have really failed him. So Neil Mopey failed him a lot. Trossard, I think his XG versus his goal conviction was the biggest in the Premier League. So he was expected to score 10 more goals than he actually did.
Yeah.
And that's been the issue with Brighton. They don't score enough goals. They create enough chances, but they don't score enough goals. I think if he had someone like Ivan Toney, he gets those extra points that he
Okay.
usually don't get. But my only issue isn't if he's good enough manager. My issue is, can he handle a dressing room full with divas and big stars, mega stars? Because he's never been in that environment. Can he handle the pressure from being in a big club that's expected to win in the league? He's never coached in the Champions League. Like, I think like a club like a West Ham ish would have been a better
Yes.
step for him,
Yeah.
where they are on the up, but they're not really there yet, and he gets some Europa experience and get to deal with semi-big players like Paqueta, like Declan Rice, like Jared Bowen, and then after a few years, if he does well and manage to take like a team like West Ham to the Champions League, then you go for the big boys.
Mm. Because
But
I've just brought up his.
yeah, Moss, Napoli are in front. Do you want to join the stream? They played much better than Liverpool. They are the team that looks like they're going to score. And Bayern Munich are 1-0 up. Leroy Sané scored. Uh, pass from Kimmich. So Bayern Munich are leading against Inter Milan away from home. I think Bayern Munich is a team people have to look.
Oh, oh, oh! It is now too.
Oh, oh, I
That
like
was
that.
beautiful.
I
That
like
was a
that.
beautiful goal. Okay, Napoli looked really good.
No, Napoli have impressed me the whole game. They played well. They deserve to be up. Oh, oh, poor from Gomez. Osimhen is in the middle. Ingiza has the ball. Back to Ingiza. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! 2-0 Napoli. And they are destroying Liverpool. Liverpool are all over the place. And I'm not even exaggerating. They've been
No,
poor.
they've been awful.
They've been mediocre. Napoli are 2-0 up, and they could have been 4-0 up because they've missed a penalty and an open goal.
Yeah.
I've been very impressed by Napoli. Honestly, they've done so well. Fair play to them.
And that guy was signed from Fulham.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say his name is so familiar.
Yeah, he was signed from Fulham.
Yeah, but
That's
he
really
always
well.
looked like he was too good for Fulham.
Yeah. He just didn't
You could
really
tell.
perform very well for Fulham
I was surprised
sometimes.
no Premier League team went for him because they didn't want much for him.
Yeah, I think Unai wanted him at Villarreal as well.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But Napoli just, I don't even know how much they paid, but I don't think it was much.
Yeah. Napoli got good scouting.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 77, he's amazing. I've watched him in Serie A and he's a star in the making. I just can't pronounce his name, so we're gonna call him number 77.
Yeah. We don't want to say the wrong name. Berghain. Yeah.
Yeah, my Elpo buddy's over here joking. Fire Club. Yeah, he's getting sacked in the morning. No, but I think the problem is uh, FSG are very happy with Klopp's model. So even if they don't win and they're making money and get into Champions League every season, They're all right with that. They don't want to spend too much money.
No, they are very similar to the Glazers. Just they've got away with it because they've won trophies.
Yes, they've been lucky. Basically, they won the lottery with that Coutinho money.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And let's not forget, Liverpool didn't want to sell him. He kind of
Mhm.
forced the move.
Yeah.
So if he would have stayed, it would have been a totally different Liverpool because they
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to buy Van Dijk and Allison. Good save there. Good free kick. I think it was a header from Van Dijk. But yeah, guys, Liverpool are 2-0 down away from home against Napoli, and Napoli are dominating the game. They are dominating the game, and hopefully they can score another goal. So where are you, Luke? I know you saying that Liverpool are gonna win. Are you still as confident? I mean, I'm gonna end the poll. Should have ended it before. Napoli 60% win, Liverpool 20%, and 20% draw. But yeah, so far we got 11 likes as well. So big up to everyone that liked the video and tuning to join us. No, Liverpool, I don't know. Like the problem is, Moss, is that people do not watch Italian football.
Yeah.
People make assumptions, but the past 2 years, Italian football is on the up again. AC Milan is playing very well, Napoli playing well, Lazio playing well, even Milan is playing well. Like they are gonna keep doing things. Lewandowski scored for Barcelona 2-0. I think it's a mixture of both, Ed. I think Napoli are doing well. I'm not taking any credit from them, but also Liverpool look very poor,
Yeah.
even in possession. Like they're not threatening Napoli. Harvey Elliott should have done better there. But yeah, like I feel like Klopp have failed to reinvent them, and teams have found them out. All this cross spamming from Trent and Robertson, it's not working anymore. They need to do something else, and they don't have that cover anymore that Mane and Gini Wijnaldum and Henderson used to give them. So yeah, it's true, most. There's a lot of good games to watch tonight. A lot of good games. And yeah, Serie A in the 80s and 90s was my team. Channel 4 on Saturdays and Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I mean, Francesco Totti, Roberto Baggio, Del
Yeah.
Piero, Rui Costa, Shevchenko, Maldini, Nesta. So many wonderful players. Batistuta. Like Serie A used to be what Premier League is today without all the PR and money.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, their midfield is the problem. Liverpool's midfield's lacking serious dynamics. Yeah, Palmer. What a team they used to be. Yeah. I remember even when they had Adriano and Adrian Mutu before he went to Inter Milan. Used to love watching Italian football. So I'm glad that they are doing well now. They're back. Yeah, so far guys, Napoli are 2-0 up against Liverpool. Atletico Madrid Porto is still 0-0. Club Brugge versus Bayern Leverkusen is 0-0. Barcelona 2-0 up against Victoria Pleasant. Inter Milan are 1-0 down against Bayern Munich. And Tottenham Marseille is still 0-0. I don't think that game will have a lot of goals, if I'm honest. Probably like a 1-0 Tottenham, maybe Harry Kane goal, maybe even a penalty.
Yeah. About right, isn't it?
What do you make of Tottenham this season? I mean, they're getting a lot of points, but they're not really impressive.
Yeah, well, I've spoken to the Paxton Road lads, and they're on the same page as me, which I was quite surprised by. Where I
Yeah,
thought they're very boring to watch, and then they said,
yeah,
"Yeah, we are very," and we don't. They don't actually like it, but if they're going to get points and they're going to
yeah,
get wins, then I suppose they'll be happy with it. But they hope
Yeah.
this is not the long term solution, because who wants to watch that? Because I don't.
No.
You know,
No. No.
I know I'm an Arsenal fan and we had 1-0 to the boring Arsenal, but we weren't boring. It
No.
was,
No. No.
we did it in a different manner. This
Yeah.
is, they put all their players behind the ball and
Yeah.
just break when they can. That's not
Yeah.
entertaining.
It's not. It's not. But Bargab, do you really think Artur Melo is gonna add a lot to Liverpool? I don't think he will suit the Premier League. I think the tempo is too high and too physical. And honestly, he's lost a lot since he moved from Barcelona. Like he's not really impressed at Juventus, uh, and he's had a lot of injuries as well. And Thiago, we all know how good Thiago is, but injuries and age is catching up on him.
Yep.
Obviously, if he plays, he's gonna improve them, but will it be enough? Yeah, Adrian moved to the forgotten player after that Chelsea misdemeanor. Yeah, but if I'm honest, Ed, he's not the only one. He's just not British. But I know a lot of players that have done similar things. Some of them have played for my club. Not gonna mention any names,
Mm.
but yeah, I'm sure Bobby would know about a few players.
Yeah.
80s and 90s Canada, we had in Italian, the Syria, Telatino, sometimes Spanish, sometimes Italian. It was awesome. Now it's Fubo TV Canada. Yeah, Gabriel Batistuta, his link up play with Rui Costa was amazing at Fiorentina.
Actually, I didn't realise Tottenham were at home. I thought they were away.
Yeah, they're playing at home.
Because I've quickly tuned in to see how they were playing in. They were saying so defensive. I was like, oh, they must be away. I didn't
Yeah,
realise they were at home. Jeez. Oh yeah, I couldn't be a Tottenham. Well, just couldn't be a Tottenham fan. Full stop. But I couldn't be. I wouldn't be happy with that football at all.
no, it's boring. There's no excitement. And this is the
Oshimen's
thing
coming
about Gab,
off.
it's so boring. Yeah, Nuno is very attacking. Yeah, I'm also glad we didn't get Emerson Real. We got the better player. He just needs to stay fit, Tomiyasu. That's it. This season is gonna be important for Tomiyasu. If he stays fit, he's excellent. Oh, unfortunately, guys, it looks like Victor Osimhen is done for the day. He's had a lot of injury problems, Osimhen. It's sad to see because he's such an excellent talent.
Yeah,
He's so dynamic and it's so hard to play against him. Similar to
yeah.
Haaland, he's just not as good as Haaland, but
But it's
yeah,
Diego's son that's come on, so not a bad substitution to have, to
no,
be
no,
honest.
no, no. Kane misses. Yeah, that's good. Giovanni Simeone. See if he can be as good as his father.
Well, they're saying he's better.
That yeah, I know. His father was more of a workhorse.
Because he was linked with the R League as well.
Okay, yeah,
But he wants to stay in Italy for a little bit longer. But I can see
yeah.
him being in the Premier
Smart.
League at some point.
That's smart. Yeah, they don't need to rush. Him, Rafael Leao, they don't need to rush.
No. This is the thing with Nunes. I think he could have done with another
Yeah,
year or two in Portugal, to be honest.
100%. Yeah, look at Nkunku. He had the opportunity to leave Leipzig,
Yeah,
but he refused. And it's not. If you move too early, it's better to move a year later than a move to a year too early.
yeah, exactly.
Because a year of missed development and not starting week in, week out can have a massive impact on a player's career.
Yeah,
And we've seen that. Just look at someone like Pulisic. Think he
yeah,
should have stayed one more year at Dortmund.
yeah,
I think even Sancho could have done with a more year at Dortmund.
yeah, yeah. He's looking
And
better
that's why
this
it's
year,
good
though.
to see, Bellingham is not in a rush.
Yeah, but I can't. because obviously everyone's expecting him to join Liverpool. To be honest, if I was him, I wouldn't.
Nah, I think he go Real Madrid if I'm honest.
Mm.
But I wouldn't go there. If I'm him, I would stay just another year. It's no rush for him to go.
Yeah, he's still only really young, isn't
Yeah, he's an England international. He plays every year in the Champions League. Plays for a good team in Dortmund. Stay and learn more, become better.
he? Yeah.
Because you don't want to become a squad player at a big team
No.
with his age. And especially now where there's so much uncertainty around Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, attacking wise, he's excellent. He just can't defend. So if you're not playing with wing backs,
It's only 3-0. It's seriously 3-0.
Napoli.
Yeah.
Wow.
And honestly, Liverpool looks so bad. It's awful
Yes.
defending.
It's the worst I've seen them for years.
Wow.
And Guzi is trolling in the middle.
Did you see that
Ball
movement
goes
they
out on
made
the
though?
wing.
And it's Diego's son as well.
Oh, what? What is Gomez is having a stinker? 3-0 Napoli. No, that number 77 is so good.
Yeah,
And
he is.
Diego Simeone's son have scored against Liverpool. His dad must be so proud. I wonder if he's gonna go and play for them.
I don't think it suits their system though, does it? 'Cause he's
No, he
very
doesn't.
defensive.
And I don't think it's good to play under your father.
No,
Be too
no.
personal.
Yeah.
But Liverpool been awful today. 3-0 Napoli. And it could have been more goals.
Oh yeah. Easily.
Wow. Wow.
Salah is furious.
Yeah. Did you see what they did on on Trent and Gomez?
Yeah. It's honestly.
Awful
This
defending.
this
Awful.
is ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Bruges goals.
Oh my
Bruges.
God. We love to see it. Liverpool are 3-0 down. Yeah, you've seen it here, guys.
It's
And
2-1
we
to
can.
Barcelona now. Pleasant has got a goal
Ah,
back.
okay, good. Let me update the score. And we chose the right game.
Yeah. Well done, King.
Wow. That's amazing. So guys, it's here live. Champions League night. Liverpool are in the mud and we are enjoying it. 3-0 Napoli.
Chibago
Yeah,
is
they
saying,
should. This
yeah.
guy, yeah, number 77. I can't lie, Baga. I'm not even gonna try. Number 77. It's his first season and he's probably Napoli's best player.
He only cost £8.6 million as well.
Yeah, they have a good scouting network, Napoli.
But he would cost probably 45 to 60 million for us, I reckon.
Yeah. I mean, the way the market is right now,
Yeah.
teams are gonna look. Anthony was 100 million. We want 80 million.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We were lucky to go so early for Jesus.
Yeah. Because I've been hearing loads of stupid stories like Real Madrid, if it wasn't because of Vinicius's
It's a PR. Do you
situation.
really believe it?
No, of course not. The stories that I'm more concerned about is the Leno story that's come out and the Nuno story that's come out.
Yeah.
Because they sound
But
more realistic.
what I will say about the Nuno story is that whenever a player joins Marseille, RMC, They seem to have an agenda against Arsenal.
Yeah,
It's similar kind of context in the interviews and similar kind of mode. And I get it. They want these players because they can't really afford them
yeah.
if they were to pay a normal price. So obviously they will do anything. And Barcelona, by the way, 3-1 up. Who scored? Lewandowski scored again.
Jeez.
I guess Ronaldo is worried for his Champions League record.
Well,
But the one he needs to be worried about is Erling Haaland
yeah,
because he started off so early. I said that I think Haaland will break the goal record for most goals scored in one season this season.
yeah.
He only needs to average 3 goals a month now to break Salah's record. That's how well he started.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gonna score 40 goals.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, he's already on 10, and he's got 32 games left to score in.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch the first defender that works him out and defends him well. Because I remember last season that Kane was outplayed by, I think it was Janssen at Brentford.
Yeah.
He was all over him. Kane had zero chance, but someone's going to surely work out Haaland at some point.
The
Surely.
problem is if you put too much emphasis on Haaland,
Mm.
City will
Then you've got
score
the rest.
anyway.
Yeah,
You
exactly. Yeah,
still have to deal with Foden. You still have to
yeah,
deal
yeah.
with De Bruyne, Bernardo
Mm.
Silva, Gundogan, like Mahrez. Like that's why I think teams struggle because they have so many players with individual quality at the highest level, and obviously they have Pep system as well. So
Yeah.
it's so hard. Um, but yeah, guys, it's half time. Napoli is smashing Liverpool 3-0. It could have been more. They did miss a penalty. Could you imagine? They did miss an open goal. So really could have been 5-0 Napoli.
Yeah.
They
Easily.
deserve this lead. And Klopp have a lot to think about. He's gonna have to make some changes in defense. Joe
Yeah.
Gomez have had a stinker.
I'm just
Van Dijk had a stinker. Trent was poor. Milner were poor. The whole team were poor. No one from that Liverpool team can be happy with their performance.
no. Yeah, James Milner, they're giving a 5 at the moment. That's how bad he's been.
Yeah.
But who's on their bench that can come on and actually change this game?
I mean, I don't know if Thiago is ready to
Oh,
play.
Jota's on there.
Yeah, Jota. Yeah, they need to take Jota in
But that's
100%.
about it. Thiago's on there, Nunez is on there, but midfield wise, which is where they're really
Yeah,
struggling
that's
as
where the
well.
problem is
It's
midfield.
literally Arthur and Thiago, but
And
something weird.
this is the problem as well with Konate. He's an
Mm,
excellent talent. He's so injury prone.
yeah,
And I was telling that to Liverpool fans, and they said, no, he's got rid of it. Well, he's not even playing week in and week out, and he still can't stay fit.
and we
Or
got
maybe they should bring in Matip,
well
take out
Davies.
Gomez.
That Davies is actually a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I just found out. So they've
Oh,
got 2 goalkeepers on the bench as well. I don't know
yeah,
why
I
they
don't
do
know.
this.
Yeah, and they have too many
I don't
injuries then.
understand this.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I will be back in 2 minutes. Just gotta run to the toilet quickly. I'm gonna leave you with Bobby. Hopefully, you will behave.
I always behave.
Nah, I know. I'm the troublemaker. I know. But big up to everyone that's tuned in as well. Much appreciated. Napoli 3, Liverpool 0. We love to see it.
Exactly. So Moss is saying, cannot believe Roland said German league is nothing. This is the problem with certain people who don't respect other leagues. Europe is getting better, and there's a reason why they're getting better. We're giving them the money. When it comes to a Premier League team wanting one of their players, we get charged a fortune. If they sell within Europe, the fees are pretty, you know, basic really. So yeah, currently we're funding the European leagues by giving them loads of money, and they can reinvest in new talent. So yeah, none of these leagues now are like that. You know, you've got to respect all the leagues, especially the German, Italian, Spanish league. It's slightly different when it comes to maybe Switzerland. Um, yeah, Switzerland downwards, I'd say. Belgium league should be respected. The Dutch league respected. Don't think there's anyone in Scandinavia that anyone should really be worried about, like for EPL teams. And Bargav's right. But the TV deals are massive for Prem, exactly. And it's great for our clubs, but for Europe, they're thinking, okay, you've got the money, so give it to us. You know, if it was, let's say there was this midfielder that United want, but also Dortmund want. I guarantee they'll sell him to Dortmund for like 20 million. To us, probably 40 to 50. I guarantee that. Bobby and Musiala, Sancho, Bellingham, look how good they're getting playing in the Bundesliga. Exactly, Moss. De Jong starting today, Barca and 3-1. 82% possession. I don't think I have seen it that high before. Yeah, that is pretty high. I have seen 80 plus before, but it normally is like a crazy team, like a crazy good team against a really poor team. But Pleasant shouldn't be mocked at. You know, that they actually bring some good talent. That's where Sufal and Socek came from. So I think one of them did actually. Maybe Sufal. Might be wrong on that one, but I know that they've brought up good talent before. Can't think of who it is now. But yeah, who have they brought up now? Pleasant. I know they've had some really good players for their team. Let's have a look. They definitely have some decent players, but I just can't think of them now. But yeah, they shouldn't be disrespected either. Big up to Luca. So like a red card. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting second half because Liverpool are going to have to make a change. You know, it's simple as that. They can't keep the team or the lineup like this because they're going to let more goals in. Napoli are not a team that is going to hold back now. That's not what they're set up for. I think his name's Spalletti, the coach. It's not the style of football he goes for. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting second half. I'm so looking forward to it anyway, that's for sure. Just waiting for the second half, probably about 5 minutes away now. So we'll just go through the half-time scores as they are now. So we'll go to Group A. So it's Ajax 4, Rangers 0, Napoli 3, Liverpool 0. Group B is Atletico Madrid 0, Porto 0, Club Brugge 1, Leverkusen 0. Group C, Barcelona 3, Pleasant 1, Inter Milan 0, Bayern Munich 1. Group D, Frankfurt 0, Sporting Lisbon 3, and Tottenham 0, Marseille 0. In the French league, which there was a game tonight, Lorient versus Lyon. That finished 3-1 to Lorient, amazingly. Don't think there's any other games. No, it's quite a quiet night really, other than that. No championship, obviously Arsenal playing tomorrow. along with Man United and who else we've got? We've got Hearts, we've got West Ham playing tomorrow. Shamrock Rovers, they're playing tomorrow. Big up to Matty Smith's team there. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Klopp's got to do something. I'm thinking two changes personally. Midfield and would I change Gomez? Probably not. Probably leave Gomez as it is. He is as bad as he is today. You know, if you bring in Matip, you're wasting a substitution, to be honest. I don't know, would you bring him on? But the thing is, they're two midfielders that Liverpool have got on the bench. Is literally Arthur and Thiago. That's not exactly exciting, really. I suppose if you take off Milner, bring on Thiago, then maybe trying to think up front. You want Firmino there because he comes back and drops into the midfield. Diaz, yeah, he is what he is. Salah, he is what he is. Maybe for now I'd just put on Thiago and take off Milner, to be honest. I can't think of anything else, to be honest. Arthur's not going to change change the way that Napoli play or Liverpool play. It's just going to be more defensive, to be honest. I'm just showing these goals again. Zielinski with a penalty for the first one. And Gisa with the second. Personally, I thought that was a brilliant goal. The movement was just brilliant from Napoli for that one. And then Diego's son, Giovanni Simeone, with the third. Players are in the tunnel now. Okay, so hearing they're making the change of Matip for Gomez. I think it's more much more of a problem than defensive. But Matip is definitely ready to come on. So is it definitely Matip? I can't see.
I'm back. I'm back, guys. I hope you didn't miss me too much. I'm sure Bobby's done an excellent job. But yeah, have the second half kicked off for you?
No, but they are bringing Matip on.
Okay, you should have done that earlier. Who did you take off? Joe Gomez?
I think so, yeah. I'm just waiting for the confirmation. There you go, there's the confirmation. Yeah, so Matip on, Gomez off.
Yeah, he's had an awful first half.
Yeah.
Poor guy. I think he's still struggling from his injuries.
Yeah.
Now is the time to face Liverpool. I wish we played them like this week or week after.
Yeah, it would be a
Honestly, I
really
don't
good
fear
time.
them, and
No,
it's
I
not
don't
me
fear him right
being
now.
cocky or anything like that.
No,
I haven't been
no,
impressed by anything they've done this season,
no. Well, spot on.
bar the Bournemouth game where they smashed them 9-0.
Yeah,
They haven't really been good this season.
no, they haven't.
They were lucky against Newcastle. Should have lost that game.
Yeah,
They could have lost more to Man United. They were poor. They,
yeah, they were
they could have lost to Everton as well. They were lucky again. I mean,
very lucky
Connor
there.
Cody Bates, half a second, is on side.
Yeah,
But you could tell that he's a defender. He didn't have that ice in his stomach.
yeah, exactly.
Wow. Fair play to Napoli. They played well. They deserve to be up. Their
Yeah,
fans must be buzzing. Club Brugge have scored against Bayer Leverkusen as well.
yeah. I think that wasn't that the first half. They
Yeah,
had
in
that
the
one.
first half.
Yeah,
I missed that. Let me edit the banner.
I'm just gonna put my son to sleep. All right, I'll be back in a
Yeah, of
second, mate.
course. No
Okay.
worries. Guys, so second half have kicked off. Liverpool are in the attack, but they were awful in the first half, and we love it. We really love it. You love to see like Liverpool. For me, yeah, I'm so happy that they're losing. Been so much hype around them and Klopp and his system and all of that. Yeah, Luca, you said Liverpool were winning this game. Are you still confident of a Liverpool win? I told you about Napoli. Don't underrate these Italian teams. You need to watch more Serie A. Aren't you? Don't you have like Italian heritage? Sure, you have to be that name, Luca. Oh, Napoli, Napoli 4-0 goal. 4-0 Napoli, guys. Amazing scenes. Liverpool are 4-0 down in the Champions League against Napoli, and it's only been 46 minutes. Crazy, crazy. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Napoli are 4-0 up, and they've exploited Liverpool. What a fantastic pass. Can you hear me now, guys? Let me know if you can hear me. It's 4-1 to Napoli versus Liverpool. Liverpool have managed to score a goal. Luis Diaz scored for them, and it seems like he's the one who's going to save them this season. Where is Mohamed Salah? That's the question everyone is asking. Where is he? Now that Mane is not there anymore, where is Salah? Yeah, Diaz had a decent start of the season. He scored a few goals, but Liverpool, awful. 4-1, Luis Diaz. But I still think that Napoli will win this game very easy. They are much better than Liverpool. And Marseille are down to 10 men. They had a red card. Mbemba got a direct red card. Uh, that must have been a bad foul. So Marseille are down to 10 men. Can they get a draw against Tottenham, or will it be too much? That's the question. Oh, you like my shirt? Thank you very much, Moss. I'm glad that you like it. But yeah, good goal from Diaz. He's the one who's on fire for Liverpool. But other than that, there's so much hole in that Liverpool defense, and I wouldn't be surprised if Napoli even score more. Uh, you know what? But Liverpool's group is Ajax, Napoli, Liverpool, and Rangers. So Ajax won today 4-0. They're obviously leading. Yeah, but I kind of want Liverpool to go through. Not sure if I want them to drop down to Europa League. Surely they won't finish last. So yeah. But anyway, if I'm honest, guys, I said it to Bobby. I don't fear this Liverpool team right now. I don't know later on the season if Klopp will be able to handle and find solutions. I mean, he's a class manager, but right now it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Liverpool. I can't lie. Yes, they scored, but that was like they haven't been able to handle Napoli, and Napoli are playing so well. They are dominating the game. Number 77 is spinning up Trent. Like there will be so many compilations against Trent in this game. Yeah, last place goes to what's the third tier European Cup called again? The one Spurs were playing in last season and failed to qualify. Uh, I know it's Champions League, Europa League, and I don't remember. Hmm, Conference League. That's it. Conference League. Yeah, I think the team that finished fourth goes to the Conference League. The team that finished third goes to the Europa League. And obviously, first to qualify for the next stage, which is the Champions League. But I'm looking good for Liverpool. I know DS scored, but so far, number 77 is spinning up Trent, and he been awful today. I mean, I know that Trent is not the best in defense. That's never been a strong game. But this season has been worse than any other season. Normally has one or two or three things that during the whole season, but this season is awful. And compared to, yeah, I mean, this is terrible. What do you make of it? Like, I know that Napoli are good. I expected Napoli to win, maybe with 1 or 2 goals,
Yeah,
but four.
I was surprised when I came back up to see it was 4-1. To be honest,
Yeah,
uh, that just shows that Liverpool have got more problems than just one or two players.
yeah, 100%.
You know, it's just this is you know there is a thing called the Klopp 7-year itch. He's
Yeah,
struggled in every seventh year he's been at a club.
yeah,
Is this
yes.
an actual thing? Because Liverpool don't look anything like the Liverpool of last season at all.
No, it's not. It's not even close. But I think Klopp has a big problem, and this is gonna show. Is he good enough to turn this around, or is this like Mourinho with his 30-year spell, Klopp with his 7-year spell?
So they're making double substitution now.
Yeah, that number 77 is having a field day against Liverpool.
Yep, he's having a nice rest. And Politano's coming off as well.
Let's see if there's been any more goals in the other games as well. Um,
No, not as of yet.
no.
No.
Did you see that Marseille got a red card?
Did they?
Yeah, and Bemba in the 48th minute.
Okay. Well, that'll please Tottenham in a minute.
Yeah, but then again, it means Tottenham have to have more the ball and break them down. They might struggle to do that.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, if they don't win tonight, I'm sorry, but they're not as big a club as they want to think they are.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%. I mean, they've been so much hyped about them, but they still haven't done anything.
Not really.
They haven't won any domestic cups. They haven't won any European cups. They haven't won any league titles. Until they do that, they need to know their place.
Yeah.
And I do think it's not spoken enough about, but Jamie Vardy, yeah,
Yeah.
he managed to win a league title and an FA Cup with Leicester. But as good as Kane is, he's not managed to even win a Carabao Cup with Tottenham.
Yeah. You can't. For me, you can't ever call anyone world class if they haven't won anything.
No, no.
Because you just can't. They're just
You have,
very good. They're a very good player,
yeah,
but
yeah.
they can't ever be world class.
You have to be able to take your team
Yeah.
over the line.
Yeah.
And he's had several opportunities. How long has he been at Spurs now? It must be like 7, 8 years.
Uh, yeah, probably longer though. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. Let's have a look.
I mean, since he was like starting. I know that.
Yeah. He's been there for like since he was a kid. Let's have a look. See if we can find out officially.
That's why I always have so much respect for Vardy. That mentality that he has. Kane lacks it.
Yeah, I'd say probably 9 years, 8 or 9 years now. He's been like a proper first teamer.
Wow. 8 to 9 years.
Yeah.
And he's had players like Luka Modric, Dembele, Eriksen. Like, they've had really good teams, Spurs.
Yeah.
and he
Yeah,
didn't manage to do anything.
his first proper season where he played
Yeah,
like over 30 games was 2014-15 season.
yeah, yeah. So 8 years, eight full
Yeah,
seasons. Not a Carabao, not a FA Cup, not a Europa League, not a Champions League, not a league title. Like zero.
yeah,
And that's what I said. Like when they're trying to compare him to players like Aguero and Henri, for me, it's just a disrespect.
yeah.
I mean, Henri's won more trophies at their home ground than he has. Like, come on, we have to be honest.
Oh,
Liverpool are on the account. They're counting. I feel like Napoli made some very kind of defensive subs, and I feel
yeah,
like it's been to Liverpool's favor.
yeah.
Don't know why he took out number 77. It's been the best player.
Yeah, he didn't seem very happy about the decision, to be honest.
I understand, and it was quite early, 57th minute.
Yeah,
Understand the last 10 minutes. Oh, a good header from Diaz. Diaz has been Liverpool's best player. He's the one who's trying. Uh, he's the one who's lively. It's just no one else is doing anything. Salah is. They could have. They could. They. If I'm Klopp, I'm taking off Salah and bringing on Jota.
okay, well, they're
I
taking
just
off Milner and they're taking off Firmino
okay.
and they're bringing off Salah.
Yeah,
So they're
that's
bringing
right.
on Nunes, Jota, and Thiago.
Okay. Yeah, I mean Salah's been awful, really.
Yeah. So do you know? I'm going to talk about a little bit FPL. So
Yeah.
because I remember you saying something a little bit about like you lose. Sometimes they lose their fee or something, or their price goes down.
Yeah.
So
So if
has he lost any value since this bad start?
I think he's actually, I think actually he should have because people
Yeah,
are selling him. Let me check.
I know it's not an FPL stream, but I was just wondering because
He's
even
still
though I can't
13
take part.
million,
Oh, okay.
but I guess by the end of this week he will
Yeah.
probably go down to 12.9.
Okay. Oh, so you don't lose much then. They don't drastically drop.
Like
Um,
Haaland, for example, started at 11 million and
yeah.
he's now 11.8.
Oh, okay.
So he's gone up a lot.
Yeah.
Martinelli started at 6. He's 6.3. He was 6.5 at one point.
Oh, okay. So does it change every week, the price tag?
Yeah, they could.
Oh,
It could.
okay. Oh,
It could.
okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So you've really got to keep on top of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
What
have to.
if? Because you get, I think you get a certain budget, don't you?
Yeah,
What
so
if?
you
What
everybody
if?
starts on 100 million.
What if all the values go above that 100? Does it?
It
Does it not
does.
matter?
It matters
Oh,
if you
okay.
want to sell and buy players, or if
Yeah.
you want to do like you get two wild cards usually. Because of World Cup, we have three wild cards. Or what that means is that when you push the wild card button, you can change all your players.
Yeah.
So if your team value, let's say, is 98, then
Yeah.
you can just buy a certain amount of players.
Okay.
But if your team value is say 102, then you can buy better players because you've
Right.
more money.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting to see now. Diaz is playing on the right, Jota in the middle. Oh, it has to be Nunes in the middle and Jota on the left, probably.
It looks like Jota's on the right at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, so Diaz on the left, Nunes in the middle, Jota on the right. That's Liverpool's future.
Yeah. It's not
That's
to
a
me. it doesn't scare me though.
Nah, that's a
Diaz
big drop
does.
down from
Yeah,
prime Mane, prime Firmino, prime Salah,
yeah,
and we see it's not the same Liverpool team.
no,
We don't fear them anymore. And I think sometimes Liverpool used to win games because team feared them so much, had so much
yeah,
respect, so they were already defeated before the game started.
yeah,
Arsenal used to be one of them.
yep,
And you could tell that do you remember Bellerin's interview?
yes,
I mean, if you have that mindset as a professional player when you face them, then how are you going to win that game?
yeah. So breaking Arsenal news is Cedric is likely to miss out on Arsenal's trip. He's picked up a
Oh,
minor knock.
okay. That means one of Saliba and Gabriel
Yeah,
or Ben White will start.
yeah.
Might be Ben White in the middle with Holding and Tomiyasu on the right.
Yeah, it's what this. I would have.
This
I
is
wish.
what I was telling you today
Yeah,
with the tin squad.
yeah. Well, yeah. Everyone can get hyped and say Arsenal are going to do this, but without a good depth, this is where we're going to struggle.
Yeah,
I'm not saying our first 11's bad. I'm not saying that at all. It's the squad depth, and you all need squad depth in this level, especially when you're in Europe as well.
yeah,
You need it. It's not
yeah.
a I would like it. You need it. It has to happen.
Yeah, it has to happen.
You know, I
It
wish we
has to
kept
happen.
Norton. I wish we kept Norton Coffey, to be honest. Now, instead of
Yeah,
sending him out on loan, because
yeah,
that kid I actually think is rare because he's strong, he's fast. He'll
yeah,
pick up, he'll pick up the EPL easy enough.
yeah. He's the reason I'm gonna watch. I'm just a bit sad for the team he went to. I heard they're not that good.
Yeah, it's Rotherham. Yeah.
Do you think was the right move?
Nope. What's the worst move is Aziz going to Party Town,
Ibis.
Ibiza.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not.
That's the last thing. But this is for me. Yeah, whoever is our loan manager needs to get sacked.
Okay. It's it's some young dude again. What's his name? Oh,
Oh,
crikey.
Arsenal with a young manager. That's surprising.
Yeah, honestly, there's no. Oh, yeah, don't get me started on Arsenal
Yeah.
coaches and stuff.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
never end. We'll
Yeah,
never end
that's
talking. I tell
fine.
you. But yeah, it's a strange one. That one, I have to say. Aziz was meant to be this up and coming youngster. Personally, going to
Yeah.
UD Ibiza, who I watch a lot of European football. I've
Yeah.
never really heard of him, to
Me
be
neither. I
honest.
only know them as a party
Yeah, exactly.
party
It's a party town.
destination.
And
Yeah.
so, sorry, but I wouldn't want to send one of our youngsters that's meant to be up and coming to a party town.
A young Englishman that is rich to a
Yeah,
party town in Spain.
it shouts trouble.
Yeah,
It really does.
it does. It does. But yeah, Bayern Munich got 2-0 up against Inter. Own goal by Danilo.
Moss, we're not saying that Holdings. We don't know the team yet. Moss thinks we all know
Yeah,
them. I haven't got a clue. he
we
was
don't
asking me.
know.
He was asking me about this the stream that we did earlier. Like Marquinhos is starting. I says no, it's just a talking point. I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's
Holding will
what we
start.
speculate, what we want, but
Yeah,
we play again on Sunday.
yeah. Against a tough Everton team, we have to say
Yeah,
that.
they are on the up.
Mm,
It's gonna be a tough game. You're gonna see them like Connor Cody is a tough centre back. Tarkovsky is a tough centre back. Idrissa Gueye is a tough midfielder.
yeah.
Onana is a very physical midfielder. It's gonna be a physical game,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
and Iwobi is playing very well.
Yeah, he's found some beautiful form. This is why I like. This is why I do like Lampard. Lampard. This is his type of project.
Yeah.
Whether or not he's a top six
No,
team,
I don't think
that's
he
a
is.
different question. But
Yeah.
he's brilliant on this kind of project. He did
Yeah. Yeah.
financial issues and couldn't sign anyone. He got the best out of them
Yeah.
with
He did.
not able to sign anyone. He just bought the youngsters that he knew. That's where Mason Mount came into the Chelsea team. You know,
Yeah. But I used to always say that I think Iwobi is better in the middle
yeah,
because he was strong like an ox.
yeah,
He had good ball control and he could progress the ball. Iwobi's weak point was his end product.
yeah,
But if you play in midfield, you don't need that end product.
yeah,
You have your attackers to do the finishing and assist.
yeah. Well, he's very similar to Joel Linton now, isn't he? Where Joel Linton
Yeah.
was bought as a striker,
Yeah.
has found home at midfield,
Yeah.
and Iwobi was obviously bought as probably a left winger, which is
Yeah.
why he was
Yeah.
tied
Yeah.
for us. But in midfield, he just looks so good. I
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
say.
He does. He does. But fair play to him. I've always liked him because he was always very humble.
Yeah, I
He's never
liked him.
been in any
Nice,
trouble. Never
nice
done
kid.
anything bad.
Yeah,
Never said anything bad against
yeah,
Arsenal. Like, I'm
yeah,
happy that he picked it up.
yeah. Obviously, we're happy with the money because the money was pretty good
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
time
It was.
for
Yeah. It
what
was.
he was.
Yeah. 100%.
But
It was
uh,
crazy for Everton to pay that much.
well,
But
that's the last time we actually sold someone decent. I suppose Willock as well, we could say, but
yeah.
I think
But I
Willock
always
is.
say this: Willock sold himself with that goal run he had.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, you could not sell him for cheaper. It wasn't possible.
yeah. But he hasn't been anything like that since.
No. No.
Thankfully,
No.
thankfully
No.
for us.
Yeah. Not at all. I think it's kind of his level where he is now,
Yeah,
Newcastle.
yeah, exactly. Oh,
Yeah, I
this
told you. Just because I think the red card didn't really favor Tottenham because now
no,
they have to be attacking. Now they have to break them down. And Son is having a stink of a season. I'm
there's
surprised he doesn't bench him.
something's not right with Son.
Yeah, he looks frustrated as well.
Yeah, maybe there's something we don't know about.
Yeah, maybe he regret.
The new contract.
Yeah,
I would have left if I was him as well because he's going to be another one of those players that's going to regret.
yeah.
Because
Barcelona are 5-1 up, by the way. Lewandowski scored a hat trick and Ferran Torres have also scored. Do you believe that rumor? Or is it PR?
what rumor?
That that bid on Ferran Torres that Xavi is the reason why we didn't get him.
Uh, um, well, I know it's true, and
Yeah,
Xavi didn't want to lose him.
yeah, because it,
The problem is, and this is unfortunately what annoys me, is he's the profile that Arteta wants, and you know why?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
he knows him.
yeah, yeah.
That's
But that's
that.
also another problem. Like,
It reduces the amount of players that we can sign. You know,
yeah,
if unless Edu or Arteta knows him, we're not going to sign him. Well, there you go. That's like 95% of the transfer market gone
yeah,
because it just doesn't work
and
like that.
yeah, and that's not me not saying I would have not wanted him. I would
Mm.
have taken Torres. He can
Yeah,
play anywhere in the front line. He's decent. But what we're saying is that in modern football, there's so many good players all over the world in any league, in any division.
yep,
You can't just focus on the players that you've managed or your deal has a contact with. Like, it has to be more than that. Otherwise, you're not making the most of the opportunity.
the Leno statement. I don't know if you've read that. but it's worth looking at because what's been
Yeah,
said is unfortunately very true. And I'm sure the Arsenal PR machine will get out and go, no, no, it's absolute rubbish. It's spot
yeah,
on
yeah,
because where is Matt from?
yeah. I get that. And I heard some people were saying that, but Leno knew that he was gonna leave, and that's why Arsenal bought Turner.
Mm,
But I don't really look at it like that
no.
because last season Leno didn't force a move.
Nope.
He could have tried to force a move in January because he knew he lost his spot to Ramsdale,
Yeah.
and he knew that it was gonna be a World Cup year. But he stayed, and
Sounds like Tottenham have scored.
oh,
According to Moss.
okay, let's see.
Yep, they have.
Yeah, 1-0 Tottenham. They finally managed to score. Richarlison scored. Perisic assist. Yeah, Richarlison looks good for Tottenham. I can't lie. I know a lot of Arsenal fans don't rate him for some reason.
Right.
You don't play for Brazil if you can't play football. That's all I'm saying.
I will quote what I'm reading. There is the breakthrough. Spurs score with their first effort on target. It's taken
Wow.
76 minutes to get their first
At
effort on
home.
target. Yeah, how ridiculous is that? And Marseille have got Kolasinac in the team.
Yeah, I know. But that's the problem. But this
Jeez.
is the thing with Nuno Moss. Is that if you're a team that attacking, he's a bit like a left-footed Trent, but not as good as Trent going forward. Where he will give you a lot going forward, but he won't give you anything in defense.
You can
And
barely
he's
hear me.
not willing to learn how to defend because even if you read his statement when he joined Arsenal, all he talked about was his attacking skills,
Mm.
and that raised the eyebrow for me. I was like, but can he defend? Because he wasn't that highly rated. He wasn't a first team player for Benfica. That deal was a weird deal. I felt like that was kind of a oh, he's cheap. He speaks Portuguese. He comes from a club that we have good connection with. Yeah,
Yeah.
we take him because he doesn't suit at all the way Arteta wants to play.
Yeah. It's not looking good.
I'm 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 worried with injuries for Arsenal, and I'm
This will.
tired of have to be worried about injuries.
I just. I was saying it all summer,
Yeah,
and to be fair, so were Arsenal. But
yeah,
there are reasons behind the scenes that you may not ever find out. But there are
y-
reasons why we can't sign players as easy as other clubs do.
mm. Because for me, I don't know. I find it weird when I heard Arteta's comments before the transfer window closed and how much he wanted the player, and
Yeah.
then no one came in. So I feel like something is starting to kind of shake up a bit, maybe.
It's this stupid profile. Honestly, it's so ridiculous. They like to meet them and talk to them before they even sign them. And I'm like, I don't care if they are a bit of a nuisance. A bit of a nuisance. I'm not saying a big
Yeah,
nuisance, I'm just saying a little
yeah,
bit of a nuisance.
yeah,
Get
yeah,
them in if they can improve the squad.
yeah. Of course. Oh, Tottenham 2-0 up. It's game over. Richarlison again.
Ugh.
Yeah. Looks like Marseille have given up. They're probably tired playing away from home with 10 men.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem, Bagav, is that unfortunately a lot of British pundits, British media, they don't know a lot about football. They just know what's happening in the Premier League, and then that's it.
Yeah.
A bit late to the party. How are you, King and Bobby? Hello, Luke. Thanks for joining us. Well, we are excellent. I mean, Liverpool are losing 4-1 to Napoli, so I can't really complain. It's much better than I expected. I was expecting a 2-1 loss, not 4-1. So I'm happy.
Yeah. Liverpool have been really bad. Who are they playing at the weekend?
It's a Wolverhampton, isn't it?
Oh, is it my Wolves? Oh, jeez. Mind you,
Yeah,
they might
Wolves at home.
Diego Carlos. No, what's his name?
Diego
Diego
Costa.
Costa. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, what's
because
going on with his work permit?
it's they they went to the appeal system and that's been accepted now. So he's now in Wolverhampton to discuss terms, do his medical, and then they'll be able to sign him.
But I don't understand why the point system is so complicated. I mean, he's a former. For
There you
me,
go.
yeah.
That's the problem. You've just said it. Former.
Yeah. But for me, Bobby,
Mm.
there's just positives to bring in a Diego Costa because he's gonna get a high wage and he's gonna pay a lot of tax. What's
Yeah.
the worst thing that could happen to England? Like it's not like he's gonna stay like an illegal immigrant.
So this is the problem, and I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is the EPL's fault. It's got nothing to do with
No,
football.
it's not EPL. It's not EPL.
This is the UK
It's the
government."
government. Yeah,
So
they are the one who needs to start
yeah,
giving exemptions to professional sportsmen. It's not just football, but in general. Like if someone with a high income wants to come to your country, like, he's gonna make investment in the country. He's gonna buy a house. He's gonna buy a car.
yeah,
He's gonna buy expensive stuff, and
yeah,
he's gonna pay a lot of tax. He's an asset to the country, actually.
yeah,
So you should make it as easy as possible for him to stay.
yep. It's mad. It is crazy. Because how many years was he here with Chelsea?
It was 3 years probably.
Yeah, so I don't. Personally, I was shocked that it was rejected in the first place. To be honest,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
the
me
system's
too.
changed since then, but
Yeah,
because he's actually spent 3 years here, I would have thought that would be a bit better for him. But
yeah,
that's obviously how they've won the appeal is probably used that evidence to help them get it.
yeah,
I thought it was ridiculous that it got rejected in the first place, but there we go. That's UK government for you.
yeah. I know. You can just tell that they don't understand anything. Because if they did,
I like Luke's comment actually at the bottom.
let me see. I've just missed the going on to upset all the race because both. This is the truth, and I'm gonna say it. The government do not want to upset all the races and bigots who vote for them, and it's the sad truth. And this is the problem sometimes with politics. But we're not gonna get too much into that, or my channel will never grow.
Yeah,
But yeah, 4-1 Napoli. It doesn't look like Liverpool will be able to break them down.
no. If anything, they got to be careful not to let the fifth in.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. Well, and what do you make of Balogun? Is it five goals he scored?
Yeah, he's
One
got the
assist?
young player of the season as well, or
Yeah,
young player of the month, I should say. But
yeah.
yeah, it's it's
Uh-oh.
it's looking good. You know, League One is a very competitive league. Good
Yeah.
defences. So I don't care what anyone wants to say about that. But yeah, it's um,
There's a
I
reason why so many players come from there, not struggle in the Premier League.
yeah, because um, in a few weeks, I'm planning on talking about every loan player from all the Premier League teams, and doing a
Yeah.
big show on it. And
Oh, that would be nice.
yeah, it's going to be because I didn't realise we've loaned out about 20 players, so it's going to take quite a lot of research to do. But I will do it
Wow.
eventually.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
and
funny.
that's pretty much every team as well. They've loaned out 20 players. I've got to try and find, and obviously my BRF, who I adore, is in
Yeah.
Holland at the moment.
How's it going
Um,
for him?
Not so sure because I'm not because obviously I've been doing a lot of other stuff behind the scenes, so I haven't had
Yeah.
time to really check in. But I know he started well in the pre-season, but I don't think he's played much. So I'm going to be a
Okay.
bit disappointed if he hasn't, because
Oh.
I do rate him.
Yeah, I know how much you rate him. You wanted him to play last season.
It's just because he's a different outlet for us. You know, it gives us something different up there.
Yeah.
We are
Oh.
still a bit predictable.
Porto red card against Atletico Madrid away from home. Still 0-0. So the Spanish Conte, can he score? Now Liverpool, I don't see how Liverpool are scoring in this game.
No,
Wolves could actually win against Liverpool.
I could see it, but then Wolves need to be able to score. To be honest, I have to be honest about Wolves. You know, I don't know if he's going to be able to play in that game because obviously that new signing. Because I'm not saying his name because that's I'll murder his name.
Yeah,
He's obviously out with an ACL as well, so
yeah.
obviously this is why they panic buy this guy. But you know they've got to
The
be able to
reason
score.
why I think Wolves will be dangerous is because Liverpool are so weak on the wings.
Yeah,
I saw it today. I could just see Pedro Neto and Podence have a field day against Trent and Robertson.
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if we end up like a 1-1 draw.
yeah, yeah. He has BRF hasn't been playing for RKC yet, so
Oh.
yeah,
But this
that's a
is the
shame.
thing as well, Bobby. Like for me, a big club like Arsenal, if you're gonna loan out your players, put in their contract that they have to play a certain amount of games
Yep.
if they're not injured, or don't loan them out to that team.
The thing with BRF, we paid £1 million for him from Fulham,
Yeah,
so there's obviously high hopes.
yeah,
So then why waste the loan? You know, it makes zero sense to me. BRF was smashing it for the under 23s,
yeah,
like doing so well. You could see that he plays different style of football, which still fitted in with the Arsenal way, due to the fact the Arsenal under 23s play exactly the same way Arsenal do, because that's
yeah,
how Arteta wants it. And
yeah,
BFF was still performing in that, and he's what 6 foot, something like that, 6'1".
yeah,
So he's taller, which helps us. If you think about Tierney's crossing, we had a 6'1" striker in there,
yeah.
much better. But yeah, we've wasted another loan. I do kind of get what you're saying about these loans. They need to improve, but it is another youngster, as far as
But
I
this is the
remember.
problem. Like I understand that the ownership wants a young profile around the club, but not
Mm,
every person that has an important role needs to be young.
yeah,
Like you do need experienced people because they do have knowledge, they do have the CV, they have done it before. And yeah, Trent has been awful.
yeah, because I don't know if you
That
can
would
see
mess
that,
up everything though
but
if a
that's the
player is crap
list.
and being forced to play. But this is the thing though, Bargav. Like usually you loan out a player to a league where he's expected to be able to play in. But if he's not playing, then there's no point with the loan. He might as well stay and train with the first team and play in the under 21s
Yeah,
because
so
at least the level in the training at the senior team will be better.
He's like, there's a couple that are quite exciting. Patino at Blackpool, that's a good one. Harry Clark at Stoke, that's a good one as
Yeah.
long as he gets in the team. Salah, he's at Hull, so that's a good one.
Yeah.
Um,
So Salahuddin. Is he
yeah,
playing?
exactly. I don't know if he's playing. To be honest, I haven't had time, so I will
Yeah.
let you all
I'm
know when
sorry.
I'm doing this. No, it's alright. When I've got time to actually do the show, I'll let you all know. And
Oh,
Omar Rekik as well, one of our young
yeah.
defenders. He's
Yeah.
gone
He
to
was
Sparta
very hyped.
Rotterdam. He's at Sparta Rotterdam, which for me is another wasted loan.
Yeah. Wasn't he? Isn't he like an international player for? Is it Tunis?
Yeah,
He's from.
yeah. And
So
then we got
surely could
Marso.
have found a better level for him.
Yeah, and Marcelo Flores, who
Yeah.
Moss likes. He's gone
Yeah.
to Oviedo in Spain, but they're not the Oviedo of like 10, 15 years ago. They're not a very
Yeah.
good team now. So yeah, for me, there's quite a lot of wasted ones for me. You know, Maitland Niles, that could be a good one for Southampton, but I'm pretty sure his contract's up, isn't it?
They have
Or
an option to extend it Arsenal if they want to.
do they? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like
So
I was
so they're
reading what.
gonna wait. If he does well, they trigger it, and then they
Yeah,
get paid. If he doesn't
but
does well, they let him go for free.
I'll be surprised if he gets in the lineup. To be honest,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if he will play a
because
lot for
Lavia's
them.
been really good.
But
Um,
Ainsley, for me, I still can't understand. Yeah, 2 years ago, we get a bid from Wolverhampton,
yeah.
19 million. He was not playing for Arteta a lot anyway. Sell him.
Yep.
If you really like him, put in a buyback clause.
Arteta doesn't like him. That's the problem.
Yes, I
He,
didn't understand why he didn't sell him.
I know. I don't get it either.
I don't understand that. It made no zero sense because we weren't ever gonna get more money for him
No.
because he wasn't a starter.
Yeah. You
So
can't
if you're
increase.
fringe player, if you're getting 20 million almost for your fringe player,
Yeah.
you can't really complain.
No. Your price tag doesn't go up if you don't play. So,
No,
you know.
that's why when people said that we were renewing Holding's contract to
Yeah.
keep his value, I was like, he doesn't even have a value.
Exactly.
Like renewing it with the bonus and the longer he stays, it's gonna cost you even more anyway.
Yeah. Exactly. Literally last minute now.
Or Atletico Madrid have scored last minute.
Ooh.
Antonio Griezmann. Oh no, Hermoso. Hermoso, why are you lying? It wasn't Griezmann.
Let's have a look. Oh, Porto went down to 10 men as well.
Yeah, I think the player dived and got a second yellow,
Oh, okay.
which is good. Never see that in the Premier League. Yeah, and this is the thing that worries me though, Luke. That I don't mind if you fall out with a player if he's not behaving, but you have to keep the club's interest. Keeping in
Yeah.
the squad when the summer window, the January window is open, put him in the transfer list and then sell him.
Yeah.
Don't bench
Exactly.
him, don't throw him out, like don't make it obvious. Like and at some point the ownership needs to deal with this and they need to tell him, listen, we can't afford for you to falling out with players anymore. It's not. It doesn't work in the long run. Like you have to be able to handle difficult people. It's part of your
Exactly.
management. It
Yep.
is.
Exactly. And this is
How many times didn't Sir Alex fall out with Wayne Rooney? But they had to settle it. Like at some point, it was almost every month.
Yep. Exactly. It's one of those. You know, how many times would you have fallen out with Roy Keane?
Yeah,
Pretty much
exactly.
every half hour probably with Roy.
Yeah,
You know,
but when it's Saturday game is there, it's in that starting 11,
exactly. You're gonna
and
have to
that
deal
is
with
my
this
criticism.
because I
It's not
guarantee.
that.
Yeah, because I guarantee he wouldn't. If Arteta back in the day would never have signed Ian Wright, he would never
No,
have signed Patrick Vieira.
no.
He probably would have signed Bergkamp because he was very placid and very decent
Yeah,
fella. But
yeah,
there would have been a lot of signings we would never have made. Petit would have
yeah,
been one as well. Petit would never have
yeah,
signed for us.
yeah.
An
Theory.
Elka, an Elka.
Oh, I'm definitely
Thinking how
never
much
an
he made
Elka.
for us.
Yeah,
You know,
it's the
he
reason
made
why
us
we
a
got Thierry
fortune.
Henry. We would never afford him otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. So this is what concerns me, and this is why I don't want the youngsters coming to me and going, "What are you on about?" It's because I've seen it. You need to be able to manage these players that
Hundred
have got
percent.
issues, and they're not just now. It's been there since I was, I watched football since the '80s. We've always had players with a bit of a problem. You just need to
But
manage them.
those are the one who wins you games when it's hard.
Yep. Look at Tony Adams.
Yeah,
He was, and Paul Merson as well.
yeah,
Both Ray Parlour as well. Trying to go
yeah.
through all of them now, but they were all troublesome. But
Hundred
George
percent.
Graham just went, as long as you perform on that pitch, guys, just try and behave a little bit off the
Yeah,
pitch. you know?
yeah, yeah. No, don't make it obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, everyone that tuned in today, amazing. Thank you so much again for joining us. This is the second watch along on this channel. It's been good views, lots of likes. I appreciate you and Bobby. Thank you for joining me. I know
My pleasure.
it was a last minute call, but I do appreciate it.
No worries, but honestly, this is what watch-alongs are always better with someone else.
Yeah,
Because you can see the
they're
game
hard to
differently.
do. Yeah,
Yeah, it
and it's,
is very hard to do by yourself. It's so
yeah,
hard. And
yeah,
sometimes you even forget the comments. You forget you're even on the camera.
yeah,
You're just literally
hundred
watching the
percent.
game. Oh, hang on, hang on. What's this?
Which game is not over? I can turn it on.
Is that the Atletico Madrid Porto game? Because he's
Is
saying
it?
Hermoso's scored, now yellow card, VAR check, not over, penalty goal, penalty kick. I don't know
Oh
who.
yeah, Atletico just
Porto.
scored.
Oh yeah, Porto have just tied it up.
Oh, Porto scored 1-1.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's 9 minute extra time. Yeah, we'll continue with that game for 3 minutes then. Thank you, Moss.
Moss has got like 10 screens around him, just
Yeah, I
watching
know.
every single game there is.
I, Moss is the kind of guy I can see him open up like a sports bar in the future.
Well, this is. Do you know the thumbnails that I create for him? That's why I
Yeah.
put the sports bar as
Uh,
as the background because that's what I just imagine.
no, so it's not just me.
Yeah, because I thought if I create one that's similar to him, like a sports bar, I thought that's perfect
Yeah,
for him.
it
And then
matches.
the last one I just done, there was a hidden treat for him. There's a Blue Jays logo in the background for him
Yeah,
because you know how much he loves the Blue Jays. I don't get baseball. That's the one
no,
sport I just don't get.
no, me, baseball, cricket.
I like
It's
cricket,
not.
but I like T20s. I like the fast overs.
Mm.
The hundred's pretty good actually, to be fair.
I
But
didn't even know there was a 20 or 100 and all of that. I'm not
well,
gonna lie.
the hundred is just literally 100 balls. So you get the biggest score you possibly can with 100 balls. It's actually because it's so fast,
Yeah,
and there's a women's and a men's, so it's very good.
it's
It's
funny that you say that because when I just moved to the UK, I used to work for Petty Power
oh
in the
okay,
bookies.
yeah,
So we used to have this Indian lad. He used to write so small in the cricket. So you could do over 100 or under 100.
yeah.
So he used to write it so small. So if it was over 100, he would say, "Yeah, I wrote over." And if it was under, he would say, "No, I wrote under." And when I joined, I was like, "Listen, you need to tell me before I put through the bat." and he would always come like last second, so we wouldn't have time to actually check it.
Yeah.
So I used to tell him, you know what, I'm not taking it if you don't tell me what it is. After he hated me.
Moss saying anyone want to do Arsenal watch along? Oh yeah, because the 2 o'clock kickoff's not on RTV, is it? Weirdly.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's annoying
It
as well
used to
actually.
only be Sunday games used to always be on TV.
No, the 2 o'clocks
Oh,
is always just one on the TV and the other one
ah,
isn't. But
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised R1 isn't the one being shown. To be
That
honest.
would give them way more views. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be able. I'll be in Gambia anyway, so yeah, I'm traveling on Saturday.
Oh, are you?
Yes, finally.
Oh, okay. How long are you going there for?
A month.
Oh, okay. So no king.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I don't blame you though.
Oh, it's been terrible. Yeah, 1-1 Porto Atletico Madrid. Oh, I just saw the handball. That was unlucky.
Oh, was it? Was it an unlucky one? Moss needs to retire. Bring sports bar plans to UK. Maybe. We have got some sports bars. They're just not very often. They're not. They're not everywhere, are they? They're just.
Yeah, they're not. They
And
just.
mainly they just play loads of snooker in it and pool and stuff. It's
Yeah,
not like proper. Oh, hang on. What's this? What's this? Moss takeover? What's this?
yeah. He's taking over my FPL show. That's what
Oh,
he's
is
saying.
he? Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, what happened? Oh yeah, game over. 1-1. Thank you guys for joining. Bobby, where can people find you?
Football Values TV and FTSN and Armory TV now, according to what I found out today. It's literally I'm a host on it now. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, check that out because King was on it earlier with me for FC Zurich preview. So yeah, King made his debut today, whilst I made
Yeah,
my
it was
hosting
good.
debut, which I wasn't expecting to make a hosting debut, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, it was a good
I'm gonna
show.
put them. I'm gonna put the link, guys.
Oh,
Make
thanks,
sure
bud.
you subscribe to them. Armor
Yeah,
TV. I'm gonna put Bobby's as well. Football Value TV.
thanks, bud.
Of course, of course.
But yeah, Army TV is awesome, especially if you're an Arsenal fan. Not so much if you're not an Arsenal fan. Very Arsenal orientated.
I couldn't tell by the name. I'm surprised.
I know. Honestly, they're such good lads. When you get to
Yeah,
meet some of them, because obviously you know me already, but you haven't
yeah,
met the other guys. They are
yeah,
really good. Gums is hilarious. Tony, who helps out, he's brilliant.
yeah.
And Gunnar King and Ash, you wait till you
Gunner
get
King
to
is
see
so
them.
funny.
But the thing is, Gunnar Gunnar King has a friend called Deji. I don't know if you've heard of Deji.
Yeah,
Uh,
the Dej.
yeah, Deji comes on the show quite a lot. And Gunnar King and Deji together are just it's mayhem, absolute mayhem. Even M
Yeah,
sat next to me one show and was
yeah.
sitting there laughing, and she can't stand football, but she was laughing at the banter between them. It's hilarious, so funny. But yeah, thank you. Sorry, I'm just rambling now.
No, no, of course, of course. So, guys, I put the link into the Football Value TV and Armory channel. Make sure you subscribe and like to them. Thank you guys for tuning in as well. Much appreciated. Me and Bobby are out, and Liverpool lost again.
Yes.